Alrighty. Let us transition. Okay. Hey JPEG, how you doing? We're just getting this set up. You know what? I don't think we need a separate page. I can just use the. I can just use this. We are just gonna be drawing here. So let's add one. So we need more than like 3 or 4 characters. So I'm gonna try to like figure out some ideation here. First things first, I want to figure out like the guy version over here. Actually, no, we might need another paper. Man. Because I actually have to concept these and not draw them fully. Man, what happened over the weekend? What did you do over the weekend, actually? What did I do? I got the, I know it sucks. Actually, I was making a sticker. I got all the stuff ready. I got all the supplies done. I got everything done. Just had to make the listing on Etsy. And now I have to redo the stickers because I forgot something. And now I'm out of supplies, so I have to wait until Saturday to get them. So I guess until then, I have to figure out Etsy. I'll see what I have to do on that front, and then I'll have that. So let's see. So this is the dude who's like, uh, so we kind of have this. So the girl has a beret, and I thought, I don't want him to have a beret. He's like like a leader. So originally I was gonna have him have like like a hat of some kind, like an actual like a small one, like a small musketeer hat, um, that like flipped up on one end, and that would be what he has. Also, he's this guy's black because of the Alexander Dumas was also black, and I wanted that reference for like the Musketeers. So also his father like as well. This is like lots of parallels drawn between this character. Also, he's like way more idealized a dude, so he has like super muscles. Okay, like, what his costume will be like though, that's the question. I think because like hers is skin tight, so if I go, there you go, run her open. It's a weird way to say it, but you know. So this is her costume. And it has to be like similar because they're part of a unit. So he's got a little cape. Now let's try like Q funny concepts keep the world. Thank you, Esoteric Dichotomy, and how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. I'm making new concepts here. We're gonna make the guy who's like kind of the commander for this girl. All right, and then he has, of course, the same thing. He has this. I'm looking for like what uniform stuff he has to have, and where I can like to make it look like he's a They're part of a unit. Let me look up some meat. It's already not looking quite as good. I got like. Let's look up mus uniform, musketeer uniform. I want to see the hats. They're silly giant hats. Maybe I'll put a feather. Or like a fake feather here. Like a badge. Sucks is kind of covering up his chest, so I'm gonna make his abs like really defined. Like he's Superman or something. Looking for a good 5-hour video. No, I think this is the video. Good. This patch, which I'm thinking of redesigning, because it's kind of lame. Oh, hang on. I think I also have to do something here. Let me see. Hey, Dimore. I'm working on the guy version of this, and we need more characters for the platform fighter. Right now, there's like 4. Um, and I need to make more, so I'm concepting them right now. So I'm trying to figure out like the uniform. So like this is the girl how she looks, and this is the guy I'm trying to figure out. Got a question? Yeah, let me know. Charlie is up for interpretation. I wanted to see what people thought. I call him a guy because while he was in development, he was supposed to be a cross dresser. That was originally what he was supposed to be. Um, because a lot of these characters are supposed to be like, you know, people who, might have been kicked out of their homes back in the 90s and stuff. And actually, he was really supposed to be gay and a cross dresser. And so he was kicked out of his house. So that's why I call him, I use he, but it's up for you to decide. So, Game of the Song, thank you. I appreciate that. I gotta work on making it a better game, but slowly, like little by little, we'll get there. Okay. All right. I think we can just like if I just do this based on what she has right now. We can bring these down here. He's like a military dude, so he has these things. But how you guys doing? What you guys do over the weekend? I I was talking about getting my Etsy shop going, but then I had to redo the stickers, and now I have to wait till Saturday. So I'm researching on exactly how to deal with Etsy. Etsy. Let's see. See, all these things, all this musculature is gonna compete with the lines I have, so that's why I'm not like trying to make a different sort of look to this. See. Maybe like elbow pads for him. I just want to like make him seem like he's more important. Oh yeah, he was like, that's what I'm missing. I'm missing these. Very important. And this is meant to look like a I don't know, this Musketeers had like a gambeson sort of thing. Vest, basically. Types of vests that they wear. I wanted to keep the lace that the Musketeers had, so I was like, so originally I was thinking like they would have like this pattern on the edge of their little glove gauntlet things, but it's maybe. So like if I put something like right here, and then he has like a thing over here, and they come out through here. How do I? Hey Sleevey, how you doing? You can't get rid of me. I'm too important. I'm absolutely necessary. Um, is John video games? No, this is the design for the guy uh, of this. Like she's the second in command. This guy's the commander. So I'm trying to see what I can do with him. He's an integral NPC. No, he's one of the characters. He has two swords. Doesn't that make her a lieutenant? I'm talking. Oh, yeah, I'm not an NPC. I'm the whole reason this thing goes. I'm the main character here. He looks like Indiana Jones. Yeah, I mean a little bit with a hat. I mean it's a different hat. Yeah, sort of. I mean, it's supposed to be like a smaller musketeer's helmet. You can fire an arrow out of his forearm or a bullet. I could have it fire it like out of his chest piece right here. Like it opens up and has like the one last resort. Like pew. So I'm starting to see like a lot of stuff doesn't really fit this guy. The shape design doesn't really fit. He's like way bigger. Or I'm gonna, yeah, because these gauntlets aren't really working for him. I might give him like a different kind of. Get rid of this. This elbow pads like should be built in, I think. Uh, yeah, because you made the girl use a beret, and now you change that. Well, this guy's a commander. Like he's. First of all, they're not in the army. That's one thing. In armies that use berets, that's unchanged. They say it's berets. They don't change colors. Yeah, but this isn't the army. These guys are police, and this is the commander. This is like the or like a higher rank. These are like a special police force. So this guy's just the commander of of her unit. So he has to have like a special hat on him. Generally concerned with watching your streams. You know how to make even slightly baggy clothing? I don't know how to make very baggy clothing. But this is not that kind of game. Let me see if I can draw I've drawn something that you can see. No, 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 no. Can't show you that. No. Uh, uh. I guess I can draw it here. I'm gonna have to. Because I can't show it. So this sort of streetwear hoodie. I'll give it to some girl. There's a hat. Baggy clothes. Oh, this is like a way we can do this. This is a common thing you see. Another boots up. It'd be lower though. Oversized fit. I'll put them in here. We'll give him some nonsense over here and then circle, I don't know. There you go. And then I just don't like the hat. It all reminds me of Australian hats in more jungle, swampy areas. Yeah, the hat could use some work. It can't be too big, because originally it was supposed to be like this legitimately like gigantic hat. Because this is the musketeer hat. I have a trim as well. But it looks a little silly, so I was trying to get like a beret combo. So I'll look through it. Also, seeing that you only put conventionally attractive characters in games, have you ever thought of maybe making more average bodies? I mean, not in those games. Those games are supposed to be very striking and exciting. They're not really supposed to be average anything. It doesn't really fit the tone I'm trying to get with that game. Maybe you'll put like might put them in the background, that sort of thing. So some ideation on the head. I'm annoyed because I drew this badly. Well, actually, even goes further down than that. So you go like down here. These things are more about shape than anything. So let me see. Let's take this and move it. Give him something else. So this is the beret, which would be fine, because this is just standard military stuff. See, small hats. We'll do small hats. Men's hats. So what do you do over the weekend, Sleevy? Can wear a chef's hat. He's got to be serious. He's got to be a serious guy. All these hats suck. Existed. Okay. Well, you know. That's good. At least. A lot of people don't exist. You drove a forklift. That's good. Do you have like certification, or you just drew it, like drove it for fun? Okay, here we go. My father owned a company that got drive forklift when we were doing something there. Passed 0 times. Congratulations, you have your certification. 100% success rate. Maybe we can do like, because there. Okay. He needed my help to bring a few packages elsewhere. I would do it by hand because I'm humble feminist. Hmm. Forklift. How do you fit inside the forklift? 7 foot muscular. You gotta be like. It's like Shaquille O'Neal trying to drive a forklift. A bigger hat, I could do that. There's also this. Uh, when is the next RR stream? I do want to see Termite. See, the first design when you said was too big. It's too big to be like really serious. Like it doesn't fit the theme anymore. Because originally they looked like this, right? Whereas yeah, so here was like this was it was a lot more like fantastical before I went to a more military route. That's how she looks now, or not more military, more science fictiony. Metal Gear Solid military. I think I should make this much thicker. Okay, where's that military hat? So there's like the standard military hats like nowadays. So you have where they have this like visor right here. This is like a ceremonial hat on. These aren't like actual hats. I think they run around wearing, but there's a police officer, so this is General MacArthur hat. It's very generic though. Also, the French have like these funny little hats that they run around wearing. I mean, we have them too, but these are hats they run around with, little paper boat hats. I think we can like get somewhere with this because now it actually looks like a military thing. Oh, anyways, I would love to say them, yeah, thank you for coming. Looks scoops, yeah, kind of. I gotta figure it out. But that's what iteration is for. See you tomorrow or later. Thanks for coming. Oh, good. Thank you. Okay. Hmm. Maybe just not that big. Hmm. What can I do? What can I do? Uh, hmm. Also, he has like an earpiece, so he also has it. Let's put it somewhere here. Old military hats. Uh, very silly ones. And maybe the original one I had. Ah, nah. That's dumb as hell. Might have to go with like the standard cap in the middle. I can't figure this sort of. Hmm. Why do they have such tall hats in the Napoleonic era? Hmm. Oh. Oh yeah, the naval bicorn as well. That's Napoleon's hat. They just look so silly. Very silly looking. Hmm. Super Ray might be the best option. And there's the bush hat. French bush hat. Oh, they still wear those silly hats. Hey, hey, Dark Sun. How you doing? I'm working on the dude for who's also like the commander of this woman. So I'm trying to figure out his hat is what I'm trying to figure out. It's gotta look good while he has a gun. That was my rule. Let me get some reference on shooting guns. Soldier. Because we need to make more than 4 characters, and I have to get to the 4th one, and I have to make another one. I was thinking like some kind of priest, like an evil priest, like a snake oil salesman, sort of. Where he's possessed. We get a good reference so I can actually like. Good enough. We'll take that. Soldier aiming. You know how they actually hold the FAMAS. FAMAS. Famous. Yeah, good enough. Sure. Oh, come on. So it's like, does this look stupid? Gave him this hat. I have him aiming a big, real gun. In his costume. He doesn't look as stupid here. Let's draw the gun though. That's not moss. Yo, hey, lamb chops, how you doing? Hey Lloyd, where are more feminine male characters? Maybe I'll add one here. Maybe I'll look into one. Um, you doing good? Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm just trying to make some new characters. I'm working on this girl's commander, so he has to have the same uniform. So I'm trying to figure out his hat that didn't look dumb. I guess this looks okay. Don't know how manly to make him. I was thinking making him a little more younger and younger. Don't want to be like Guile, like military dude, man, number 10,000. Draw a femboy in a military swimsuit. Not today. Oh, actually, maybe I don't know. We have time. So let's see. Let's get his uniform looking a little better. Let's see. Basically, I'm looking for some patterning you move. So looking for some patterning. Typically, I look at like the Musketeers. If you see Hydron from KOF, I do like his design. Technically, the KOF 15 design. So we have like belts, pouches, whatever these are. Some little things to like get him. Maybe his shoulder pads are like bigger, different some way. Like he'll have one really big shoulder pad as opposed to the other to denote like he's a commander or something. We'll see the pattern of his shirt. Um, draw a Hitler femboy with a swimsuit strapped to his butt, steel boots, and short hair. I have an illustration. If I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that illustration. See what I can do, but today we're drawing. We're doing some character design. We do the actual work here today, but this game is never getting made. So see like the he's got these shoulder straps here. These are like the necessary things. These are like the what makes like Napoleonic look. Yeah, we could do this. Like he has like outside sort of thing. And then he has like sort of gauntlets. And he has a belt full of stuff. And he has like gun stuff here. Maybe like a knife. This takes away from the why not more than 89 fighters? Because I have to actually make them. A big problem. Hey, let's go, Gita. How you doing? And working on the dude version of this girl, basically her commander. So I'm trying to figure out like excuse me, a good way to get this done right. It's a pretty standard look. Have you played any fighting games with more playable characters than Smash Ultimate? I have. KOF 13 has quite a few. I don't know if there's 70. Only like 50, right? KOF 13 roster. How many? Roster size. Oh. Oh. Okay, there's not that many at all. 38. My first Twitter post. I don't know, I'm like morbidly curious. Okay, I see that. I could try like a military sort of character like that. Military bikini. Probably not in this game, but I could try it. I saw it, Lloyd. I saw it. Budokai Tenkaichi has 90 playable characters on the dot, so I was playing Smash Ult. How many characters are in Dragon Ball? How is that? It's like repeats like it's like Super Saiyan Goku, regular Goku. Oh, it is. No, that's 4. I want 1. 1. It is. Okay, so Super Saiyan, Super. Okay, I see. Regular Goku, Gogeta. So they've been doing this for a while. Some DB games must have close to 200. Xenoverse 2 must be like 400. Good lord. I don't even know how that's even possible that many people. To program them and everything. They're like really simple characters in that game. I think that would have to be. getting somewhere. He's not looking like interesting enough. Is the problem. Oh, also this guy's what got fucking arms? He needs like triceps, biceps, gigantic. Like, come on, what are we doing here? Giant shoulders. It's a fighting game. There gotta be gigantic muscles down here too. Waluigi, ooh, if I was very reminiscent of Silver Chariot or Requiem. Do I know this person? Silver Chariot Requiem. Oh, this is what's JoJo? Yeah, nice. I should look at more JoJo designs. Different characters, Tenkaichi do have normal speed values, supers, and like, but they can be just could be. I don't think games with big rosters need to make uh them functionally similar, but it is common trend for a few reasons. Honestly, people say that about like KOF. Apparently, KOF, a lot of the characters are pretty similar, or interchangeable is the way they put it. But I guess that's for like because it's so system heavy. Do you know Femboy Homare now? I do not know. I'll look that up too. Yeah, yeah, it was JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, right? Oh, it's a cat boy. I know he is a very cute, handsome femboy. He's a shooter. Yeah, I don't know what he does in this series, but yeah, I can see it. I think I know this artist. Hmm. Hey, gamer, the one. Yeah, I stream. I've been streaming to get some stuff done. And I just kept streaming. So, uh, yeah, right now I'm working on the guy of this little French area. KOF is likely to make characters even more unchangeable if inputs continue to flatten. I find the trend of rising tackle being a motion quite lame. Alright, it's like a charge, isn't it? Or it was a charge. Now it's just normal. It's Femboy of Taimanin Squad. I didn't realize those were games. Also, I hate gotcha. That's something I just cannot stand. Hmm. Let's look at like MGS again. You can search Rising Tackle on a wiki. It started charge, went motion, returned to charge, and went to motion. Man, they really can't make up their minds. Oh. I think they kind of have to be interchangeable because like you have to pick three of them. Also, there's the whereas I guess compared to Marvel vs. Capcom, they're very similar. Hmm. Define his muscle areas. With the patterns on it, you can't just like put the abs though. It's harder to get those on. I think a lot of your audience would assume that MGS and JoJo are big influences. Time Man and Action and Squad, yeah. I did see that this femboy is from that. What goes on in that game? You gotta wonder. Only KOF 96, 98, 15, SF6, and Save the Wolves are motion. Every other appearance is a charge motion, if not optional, like Smash. They also changed. They actually changed a lot of. Actually, I don't know. You know what's weird? Charge motions were originally supposed to be the easier one, right? Like it was supposed to be like Guile was supposed to be an easy character, so you only had like charge moves. You didn't have to do motion inputs. They thought of that from the very beginning. But now they're like it's too hard, or like they're trying to make everything even simpler. I think like quote it was like he was supposed to be an easy character for Americans to play. I believe that was the quote for Guile. It's actually far fewer games than I thought, but most of the modern releases. Yeah, they're trying to make everything. I guess they've said that quarter circles are the simpler ones. Half circles are not doing. They're not doing the Guilty Gear half circle back forward. Just quarter circle forward, quarter circle back, and DP motion, which is forward quarter circle. No, like what is this guy? When will it be available on PlayStation? Oh man, I think I need a Android. I need to like make it touch support, and I need to make it Android compatible. The main thing I have to make it touch support. It's gonna be yeah. Hey J Dub, how you doing? Seeing you commenting on this stuff. We're working on the dude character for the commander for this girl. I attempt to do any interesting motion inputs in your games. There was one, and hey, Talkster on Twitch. There was one. I can't remember if I was gonna do this now. Oh yeah, I was gonna do like up down, like really fast, like a super jump motion, up down, or down up, and I wanted to make it like do a flight, like like Sentinel flight. So one of the characters, like the mech character, was gonna do like had like Sentinel flight, and they would just press up and down really fast, or like back and forth, because I don't want to do motion inputs on a for like Smash for like platform fighters. It's just I think that's the main problem. Is first of all, Smash is played on this. Smash is played on a controller. It's really hard to do motion inputs with your thumb. It's just like it's not even if you can do it, they're not comfortable. So like I think when Sakurai put just make it forward, back, up, and down, that was genius idea. This soldier 676. No, this is the dude version of this Talkster. Not version, but this is the her commander. So he's like the French dude who's commanding this guy, these people. Sorry. Oh, I love your stuff. Thank you, Jay. Gogeta asked him when he's leaving the Play Store. Um, yeah, I gotta figure out quite a bit how to quickly move things to Android. The glide shortcut for Peach is really graceful, even if it destroy hands if you try to optimize. Actually, I don't know what the glide shortcut is. Beginners can still hold jump, but tryhards become demons. What is the Peach float shortcut? No, Peach the character, Super Smash Bros. Hold X, immediately go up, then press Z to narrow or say. Yeah, I've seen the Peach combos. Especially the item throw, item drop combos. Hold down and press jump. You see it in all the Smash games where she's playable for the lowest height. Oh, okay, hold down and press jump. Let's see. Ugh. I think GDC is going on, right? And yeah, GDC is going on right now. I don't think I've heard anything about it much. I've heard like the Xbox doing the new console. Okay, wait, saw some support. You're doing good. Thank you. I really appreciate that, J-Dub. I So I've been working on the Etsy shop. There's been some hiccups. I have to reprint the stickers. But after this, and I lost and I like am out of supplies, so I have to buy more, and so I have to wait till Saturday. So I'm gonna get that up, and then but everything else is done, and then I got monetizable on YouTube. Let's say that. So I have to set all that up. Set up memberships or super thanks or whatever. Um, but thank you. I appreciate you wanting to support me. You guys will know when I have all this set up. So take a shot or if you get super chats enabled, definitely. Thank you, J Dub. Really appreciate that. Once I get like look through all the legal stuff and the agreements. You heard of one thing probably? What did I hear of? Last Gogeta. Oh yeah, he has two swords. Let's try something else. So this has to be there. Let's try like sort of segmented. DLSS slop. That's right. Oh man, it's so weird. I don't know. You know what this was? You remember when Silent Hill did like a remaster or remake back in the day, like way back in the day, not like recently, and they removed all the fog. I don't know what it is about like look at our new technology, look at all this stuff we're doing now, and they just make it they just like remove all the atmosphere. The atmosphere is like what goes first for some reason. And I think like it's like it's like a tech demo because they want you to see everything, but like it's just that's they know that's not good because they worked with the limitations in mind. It's times are changing. Yeah, that this stuff. I'm hoping this stuff just like flops. Like NFTs, like 3D, like all the other stuff. This is just like I don't know. It just looks bad. What they do is like it's weird. It's all the stuff they showed was like, oh, we're gonna remove all the shadows, which are like really important. You can't just do that. Yeah, I think the SH2 HD remaster was just rushed and unfortunate port. But yeah, a lot of overlap, definitely. See, I know, like people keep saying, we're saying like those are the future, but I mean, they want you to buy in. Basically, they want you to buy into this stuff so you'll use it and like just say it's good. That was with NFTs as well. They needed you to buy in, otherwise, it didn't have any value. Do a Charlie coin. Oh, if I do a Charlie rug pull, that'll do it. Easy money. Yep. Crypto coin. I guess crypto coin was successful for some people. I guess well, that wasn't as much. Actually, so much of it was a scam though. So much of it was bad. I have new video. The new videos up here. So what can I do with these shoulder pads? Let's look at our boy Solid Snake. Dogecoin was, well, someone made a million off of it, definitely. It's annoying. But there's so many that are just garbage. Crypto's a niche. Yeah. To the moon. So true, yep. Yep. We'll give him like actually maybe one. We'll give him like a sash here. Uh so yeah, he needs some like armor. Make him like straight armor here. And, like padded clothes. You know what look really cool? Oh, you plan for this to be a longer stream? No. It should be until 5. Sure, I don't think I have anything to do. Do I? No, I'm just have to sit here and wait for my stuff. I might go like back out to Walmart, to a different Walmart, to try to get this thing I need, but we'll see. So another hour and a half. Yeah, basically. Yes, all right, it's right. Oh, you don't know. It's not you don't know. It's that you're in a different place. You don't know real time. Over there using British time. Maybe your stream overlay could have something mentioning your time zone. Yes, you're right. me see. Oh, text back. There it is. Yeah, I should actually make that. I'll write that down. Add time zone to stream. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot to do that. Forgot to do that. Very important. I have to do that. I'll do that today. This is very quickly becoming a problem. My lack of organization. Maybe like the big shoulders aren't, or big shoulder pieces aren't for him. I don't know though. We should have them. Musketeers also had like this actual symbol here. Like it was a cross. Or their cross. I don't know. I don't think I can put it like in the middle there. Or like a superhero look like that. So what do you guys do over the weekend? J-Dub. I don't think I asked you. Or I don't think I asked last coach either. I was just trying to get actually, oh, I did like get more work done on what's her name? Or what's his name? Rec. So I have been working on him. On my own because it's like if I do just a few hours a day, it's a little better. So I got these here. I just have to finish the others. It goes much faster if I if I do that. So that's why I'm not doing it on stream this time. In case you're wondering where he went. I get stuff for my garden, raised beds, sharing cedar boards. Oh, you're doing like actual work, actual outside work. Um, I was yeah last like this weekend I was doing a bunch of work to finish the Etsy shop, which I have everything now. I have like packaging going on, so this is part of the packaging. It's like the backing when you open the thing. Off stream, yep, that's right. I go really fast when I'm off stream. Maybe I have a hiccup. I have to take a shot out to need some support. Yeah, thank you. I'll be sure to let everyone know, and I'll when I get the I only have one sticker right now. There's some more. Um, but I don't know. We'll see. Some more designs that I scrapped. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Weekend's a blur for me, but I have a big week ahead. Oh, it's like work or it's like a convention you're going to. Hmm. Maybe he should have like a more like techno suit. I don't know. It might take away from the police thing. Back to work. Okay, thank you, Jada, for coming, and thank you for talking. Appreciate that. A lot of work to finish tomorrow as I have a week of leave. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Actually, like bigger. Yeah, bigger. No, looks too much Power Rangers here. I don't know. This doesn't look as good. Also, I did play Wind Waker on your recommendation last Thursday for long expected, but with a Tingle Tuner. Man, I never had the Tingle Tuner. They were fun. You can like do. There's like a. I only know nowadays. I only know the glitch you can do with the Tingle Tuner. I think it's on the original GameCube. Like a, I don't know what it's called, zombie float. I think. Okay, let me see. You can spend like 30 rupees to be able to run on air for 7 seconds, if I recall correctly. But it isn't actually that transformative. No, I think it had to do with like if you if you died and then somehow like, and then you can like, there's a glitch where like you can jump attack continuously and you would float because you don't die until you hit the ground. In Wind Waker, so like you could just continuously float or something, and you could like heal yourself with a tingle tuner. So when you came back to the ground, you would like heal yourself. So you just get this height boost. I think that was the zombie float. A lot of the appeal of the tuner is just tingle making remarks. So because normally, yeah, you're like looking for stuff and he gives you stuff. A little more here, like it's a built-in suit and stuff. I know about the I know about that glitch, but I didn't think it needed the tuner. I believe it needed it. It's actually been a while since I've seen any. There are 4 ways to revive yourself during a zombie hover. Tingle Tuner is only GC exclusive one, which needs added hardware. Creating another character. Hey, Santiago. I'm creating the character. Oh my god, I turned it off. For this person, she's like the second in command, and this guy is the commander. So I'm trying to figure out like something that looks good, doesn't look silly. I've been looking for a bunch of hats, so I'm giving like a bush hat. Um, I'm trying to figure out like his costume right now. So like, this is one way to do it. The beef eater? Is that what it's called? Oh my god, giant hat. Oh, you did tell me about this one. It's a hilarious name. I think people allowed it in some categories, so Tingle Tuner is probably fair for some people. Yeah, it depends on the category. I think there was I think it's any percent. Man, I remember the time when like the Wind Waker couldn't get through the giant invisible wall, in Hyrule Castle, and then they did it, and it became like trivial. And then the next part it was like super impossible. And that was a lot more consistent later. It's crazy to see that evolution in, like when I was watching it in real time. These new fighters will be half zoners. I don't know because I've also been like looking at what she does, and I don't want to do like I don't want to just do Marth. So I've been trying to figure out some ideas I could do with her. Yeah, right now like I don't know. I just don't know what she does particularly. She has like a special stance she can go into. So I'm just trying to make like different types of ideas on her. Don't know which way that's gonna go, but we'll get to it. Hmm. Not sure which way I can do this though. Will will they be able to cover a large area with a few specific movements? No. I don't really like. I don't want to do that. That makes the characters very defensive. Um. Oh, but so I like Marth is a very defensive character because he covers such a huge amount of space, and then you add dash dancing into it, he becomes even more of a powerhouse. So I don't want to like make the characters defensive. Um. I think a stance character is closer to what she's gonna be. She has to switch between stances to cover her weaknesses. What do you think? Talkster asks, what do you think about Third-person fighting games. Like third person. Oh, like what you mean, like Pokken, that sort of thing. I don't know. I don't really play them that much. I played some of Pokken. I guess it wasn't as confusing as I thought it would be. Um, I'm sure they're fine. I don't really like actually play them that much though. Arena fighters, I think they're called. Yo, For Honor. For Honor was cool. For Honor was interesting, actually. I didn't get to play it that much. I think it's still going, right? It's still going. Still being supported and like new characters and stuff. You know, like Gundam V's. No, I think he's talking about like Pokken or like For Honor, Last Gogeta. It's like third person. You know what's a weird third person? The 3D mode on Street Fighter 4, the 3DS version. That was weird. Really hard to tell distance. Oh, also there was Rumbleverse. I never played Rumbleverse, but that was an interesting sort of game. I don't know if you'd call it a fighting game. I did hear an interview about how they made it and how they took into account like rollback and stuff. They're all third-person games in the same way. Pokken is partial, Arena Fighter Gun versus is a full one. Oh, Rumbleverse is very cool. Yeah, it was Toxter. It was an interesting take, but it was taken offline so early. Let's see Gundam. Gundam versus was the one in space, right? I think I heard of this one. Oh no, it was like a full thing. That's right. Okay, I see. Yeah, I do remember this now. I think you did show me this. But Epic pull the plug. Yeah, I don't know the deal. If it's not Fortnite, we have to get rid of it. I'm more to Macross or mechs that transform. Oh, cool. I think I watched Macross a long time ago when I was younger. Because I vaguely remember transforming mechs. Excuse me. So where's this gun? Where is Snake's gun if he does it? He just does not have a gun. I have it up here. Seen this before. Gundam versus is normally based on land, but some games do have an airspace land, some with it being part of the balance. Some people call me crazy for supporting Kickstarters, but I call you crazy for supporting live service games. Hey man, I hate live service games. I think the only live service game I played was Overwatch, and I didn't realize what live service really was at that time. I stopped playing that. They're doing the same with Rocket League. Um, Last week's update was years ago. So okay, so is it done really? Rocket League seems like ultra ultra popular for years and years and years and years. That's like the like a normally popular game. Fortnite, Final Fantasy 14, No Man's Sky, very short list of games which last and will even like them in 4 years. I mean, No Man's Sky got better after 4 years because they actually made the game. They actually finished the game. Let me put some details on the chest. Like, it's very bare looking. Something like this. He needs like shoulders, something on his shoulders. Can't just be like walking around with nothing. It's still peaking 1 million players. Yeah, why not have a bunch of updates? Oh, hey, Common Bug, how you doing? I'm excited to play it. Thank you, thank you. I'm still updating it, so let me know anything I can update, anything I can make it a little better. Let me know, cause seems to have a long way to go. In my case, I mostly play niche games, but sometimes I play free-to-play games. What free-to-play games have I played? Let me see the. Oh, well, there's High Guard a little bit. Okay, so no, I don't think. Brawlhalla I played very little of. I mean, how much I play? Like minutes? 8 minutes. Yep. Counter Strike 2. Played a little bit of that. Cuphead, whatever, whatever. No, 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 no. I don't think I played any of this. Was Lawbreakers free to play? I don't think so. Any chance a video on High Guard is going to be the last time we discuss it for a few years? I mean, I can. It's just I played so little. I ended up not playing much at all. I guess I can talk about my ideas, my thoughts on it. I think like I can talk about it again here. I think it's to talk about like a million times, but my little list of stuff. I was thinking of making like a little thing on it and pick up and play. Um, and I just feel like I played so little of it. I only got like a first impression. The idea is like if you played Apex Legends, it's like a harder version of that because there's no downtime. Basically, you're basically doing something constantly over and over again, and you can do it for like 30 minutes. These games can go on for 30 minutes if you go back and forth. And it switches really fast. First, you're like running around looting stuff. Then you're playing Capture the Flag, which is the most hectic version of an FPS thing. And then you're playing Counter Strike, and like it defused the bomb. But the thing is, there's no open space where the bomb is. They're always inside. So you're like playing in this tiny space, looking through every single opening, trying to figure out where the next guy's coming from. And so it's like as soon as you get to from the flag to the raid, it's just this extremely active gameplay, and people don't like that. Like I really do believe people do not like that. They like passive. They like very like lots of downtime. We look at Apex Legends. There's a lot of downtime. You don't have to fight anybody. You can avoid everything. You can run around and loot. There's plenty of space to run away from people. People love this shit. Overwatch, tons of downtime. The first minute of High Guard is you like buying stuff and running around the map to look for stuff. So you're making decisions. You're trying to figure what am I gonna need in this minute. The first minute of Overwatch is you sitting in the is you sitting in spawn, making a decision on a character that you can change at any time. So it's like very low stakes, but you're always just waiting and sitting there. And then like you have to wait for your team, and you have to wait to like push. You have to then sit on the fucking point and capture the point and wait there, and then you have to like realize like, hey, it's not worth it to actually fight, so we should just group up over here and wait for them over here when you're defending. It's very passive gameplay, and everyone loves that shit these days. And High Guard was like removed all of that. Specifically took Apex Legends and removed all of that and made it very active. That was points against it. I liked it. I enjoy that stuff, but that was points against it. Um, so yeah, it was pretty hard. So also, like I said, 30 minutes of active play, of like like hectic play is pretty hard. Another thing was okay, so the social aspect. This could be anything. This could be like online play and stuff. This could be just how people perceive the game, and people perceive like if the game was cool, people would just want to play it. People want to be a part of it. That's another thing. No one wanted to be a part of this. This was a joke of a game, and then like I think that was the main thing. It was a it was a joke of a game. I don't think you can really chat that well. Like no one wanted to talk. Um, so yeah, this out the gate, it kind of had a bunch of points against it. Pick up and play. A first person shooter is pretty simple. The problem is this also added like mounted combat, so running around and shooting is pretty hard. You have to figure out the relatively complicated mode. It took me like 5 seconds, but it is a relatively complicated mode, and it's not just shooting. You have to like do base building, so you have to do like strategy, and you don't know anything about that when you first start up the game, so that's points against it. FPS, huge points for it because pickup very intuitive. Having to learn mounted combat, the flow of the game, and the map, the giant map, is going to be a huge problem, because that's hard to get pickup and play. It's hard to make pickup and play for something you need a lot of knowledge base for. And the map matters. It's not like Apex Legends where like it's just huge. It's too big, so it doesn't matter that much. So it kind of had a lot, like only like 2 point, like a point for it for pickup and play, and then everything else was against it. So I don't think it was ever gonna go somewhere. But I could say the same about Titanfall. Titanfall is also a dead game, so I can also say all boomer shooters are like that. Active play, their social is very low because this is the back in the day when everyone social rejects played video games, and then pick up and play. They made it hard with like map knowledge, movement, all that stuff. That's what really did in High Guard. Sorry. I might make a video on that. I just don't think I have that much of a play experience, unfortunately. I have an idea for you. Since this character is a soldier, a move could involve launching a grenade in a parabolic trajectory. This one can soldier hitbox can be used to for a situation. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll give him a grenade. I don't know what gun I wanted to give him yet, but yeah, it's a good idea. We can like have all the grenades up here. Um, we could have him like. I don't want to make a snake's grenade. I hate Snake as a character. My God. Make him a platform fighter version of Chris Redfield. Oh man. Oh, from Marvel? My God. No zoners though. It's a big problem. Oh yeah, I never talked about the aesthetics. That was a huge problem as well. It's a very boring looking game. Like it's a very generic game, but I liked it because it was video game generic at least. You know, it was very like John video game, but it was if you look something like Concord, that was just very bland in general. Yeah, the aesthetics really also killed it quite a bit. No zone's a bit limiting. I mean, okay, so yes, and the explosion can be used to prevent retreat or in the middle of a combo. Right. So the thing is like I want to make everyone be able to play however they feel like. Um if you want to be a zoner, sure. If you want to run away and be a zoner, you know, you can try. So everyone has like a projectile, like a special projectile. Um if you want to play rushdown, you can play rushdown. If you want to I don't know what else. Turtle up and be defensive, you can do that too. I don't want to like because I don't like this prescribed. This is what this character does well. You have to play him this way because you also have to make everyone weak to it, right? Otherwise, you have like a grappler situation where they're all garbage. Like I'm like as a dev, I'm gonna make you like shit in every situation except this one. This one where I make you a god. Like when you're close up, I'm gonna make you amazing. Yeah, I don't really like that. Also, if you fuck that balance up, you have a broken character. He's missing. I mean, yeah, he's missing the shoulder pads. Where's Batman? I'm gonna look at the Batman stuff. Arkham Knight. make a big, so you can kind of lob it, and then like it will go, you know, and he can go follow it in. Like shorten it like this, yeah. Maybe shorten it. This grenade shouldn't be spammable, right? So if you play KOF 13, there's a little rule they have where you have two types of projectiles. You have the fast and the slow. So you have a fast projectile, and it moves pretty fast, but you have too much recovery, so you can't follow it in, right? But you can throw the projectile really fast, um, or the projectile moves really fast, and then you have a much slower projectile that takes longer to come out, but you can follow it in because it will still be there by the time you recover. So it could be something like that. Hmm. No, it's Batman, right? I think this shorter one for works pretty well for the guy. Very crowded looking, this character. Hmm. I think we're getting somewhere. This seems cleaner, obviously. But perhaps the damage it generates is low, but the sun it creates gives enough time to approach the soldier. Right. It's gonna be hard to dial in. Like it could be used for combos. It could be used for just like keep away stuff. Because the thing is, you can also cancel these. You can cancel projectiles, or like cancel attacks into projectiles. Maybe make it a special projectile which cannot be abused or costs a lot to use. Yeah, it could be there could be a version with actually no, I did masteries, right? So if you hit the projectile enough times you get like a special version of it. Doesn't Seth have an EX in Street Fighter 4 that costs 2 bars because it's that cracked? I am not sure. Seth was a really good character in general, honestly. And Kuman's strong in Street Fighter 3 despite no EXs. That is true. I mean, Street Fighter was like a pretty. No, actually, no. Street Fighter 3 wasn't that high damage. It was just that you could do a lot of damage with some characters. The pseudo projectile really did use up energy. Yeah, I have a resource thing in the game. Like you have three sort of resource stuff. I don't know what to call them. I still don't have like a name for them. So it'll be even stronger because the ES vacuum was 1 bar. The vacuum, I really don't like that. But I mean, Seth in general is very busted sort of character. Any character that has like the command grab and as well as like a projectile and like it's really dumb. Oh, originally I called them piercing blows. So there's like uh tilts, fierce, and piercing blows. And the piercing blows gave you resource. So I wasn't sure what to call the resources. Command grab teleports, wall jump, only steps projectiles, DPs, also this. Calamity was fun, definitely. Yeah, yeah, basically everything. Yeah, he had a DP as well. Please don't tell. Oh yeah, he also teleports. There is unfortunately teleports in, in my game. You need a resource, but Kijo can teleport to her projectile. Some launch Street Fighter 4 characters never got significant buffs, but Seth got fairly minor nerfs overall. So that game is very old now. The dog guy in Combo Devil is a similar teleport, but I think it's like a stick. Yeah, you can I think it's like an EX butterfly. You can stick it to the enemy, and then at any point you can teleport to them. Hmm. Okay. Actually, we'll just here. I'll stop the stream at 4:40 because I didn't take a break. So that'll be the break will be 4:40. I think we got somewhere with this dude. Let me see. Let me just, okay, let's make a very fast sort of look to the second one. Okay, so he has like a short sort of look. The shape design isn't really there yet. And he's got like a really big. Okay, so that's better. It's like the really short look. And then and you got the arms. Going with his chest back, arms forward. The game is a platform fighter. How about diagonal downward attack in the opposite direction from where the soldier is facing, but rather than an attack, it's more like a form of forward movement that lifts him slightly off the ground. That's a good idea. There's actually I had that for this one. This attack for the girl. She took her gun. It was back air, so she has her gun and she gets blown back this way. Like it's a retreating back air. So she gets blown back in this direction, and the enemy gets hit in that direction. So it can be a form of movement. So it could do like a. Oh, you know what you could do? You could make it so like a grenade jump. You could do like a grenade jump sort of thing. So yeah, you do that. So if you land on your grenade, you can like it won't hurt you. It will like give you a boost in a direction. So like that could be the special grenade. Oh yeah, that could be the same idea. Yeah, it could be like the normal grenade, just normal grenade. But if you use like a special version of the grenade, you know the steam machine will get canceled. Oh, the steam machine, Talkster. Okay. Yeah, I think the RAM prices got too high. Yeah, the so you have two versions. You have the grenade, and like maybe the mastery is a normal grenade, but it doesn't hurt you. It gives you like this boost. That'd be a good idea. Yeah, but the steam machine, I don't know, $700. I think for like a computer in your, I guess that is a console. $700 is a little much. Perhaps, yeah, let's say 1K at this point. Yeah, 1K for a Steam machine. At this point, you just get a nice computer. Like you just get a pre-built computer. That's nice. Perhaps this character's jump can serve as a shorter, more upward-oriented jump, such as to use it in the middle of an aerial combo to lift the enemy. The bottom part of the boost connects. Hey, that's another thing you can do. You can like, if it bounces, you know it bounces, but if it hits the enemy, it explodes immediately, so it can be used like that. It can be used to actually combo. It's not about a good PC because, or but you want something in the middle, not a PC and not a console. Yeah, like if it was like a sort of smart thing that could like control a bunch of stuff in your house and like you could have it in the PC or whatever, that would be useful. Like everything's connected to this little machine, but that's already like, yeah, like you know how people they play or like they watch Netflix on the computer. There's all this stuff you can do at the computer and stuff, and DVDs and and movies and all that. Like you could do that like an everything machine. If it's sold, it was like marketed like that, maybe. Game consoles tried to do that a little while ago. They could target those people like outside of Steam. So yeah, I think like PC gamers aren't really like clamoring for a Steam box and a Steam Deck and their own PC. It's like a soldier pulling out a shotgun and the shot always goes in the opposite direction to where he's looking. I think I talked about it before, but I had the idea to do that. I wanted like say the items. There's yeah, giant shotgun and like you could just if you get the item, you can just like throw yourself in different directions. And if like you're a heavier character, it wouldn't blow you back as much. If you're a lighter character, it'd blow you back really far. Excuse me. But the hitbox of the shot can connect forward and generate this drag effect on the opponent if they're very close to them. So the hitbox of the shot can connect forward and generate this drag effect on the opponent. That could be interesting. You could do also like a vacuum effect as a term. I remember Ganondorf's up tilt. It has a really strong vacuum effect to get everyone inside the position, or to get everyone in the good position. The shotgun fires pointing downwards to justify the embryo pointing upwards, right? It would be a fun little mode. Like this is the thing with like items in Smash, or like he in Smash they made all this content, like they made all this like items and like Pokeballs and whatever. They can make a bunch of different modes, and the event matches were just like playing with items so often. Such as the upper drag effect of the Deva's movement to the impact of the shotgun butt. Right. I could also, you know what I could also do is like they if it's such a big shot that like they fly backwards and they actually can hit people like a cannonball effect. Like the gun shoots and they fly backwards and hit somebody. That's why he would have to be very close to the opponent. I also actually have to think of it about his actual gun. Because he has two swords, but I have to figure out like his gun stuff. See. Oh, it's just okay. Looking at King Bradley from Fullmetal Alchemist, he has a double sword thing too, but it's nothing. He just has suspenders and a belt. More heavy duty one, heavy duty belt, so he can actually hold up the swords, the two swords on his back. Okay, here. One's bigger than the other. Hey, what if one of its arms is robotic and the weapon are reconfiguring themselves? No, then thought about giving him a robotic arm, maybe. Would actually be kind of cool. Like one of his arms is like just completely robotic, and then one of his weapons is like just it opens up and fires. He lost it in the war or something. I never really went for the prostheses in this world, so maybe. I've been quite been. I gotta drop out for now. Say tomorrow and cool recommendation. Thank you for coming, Last Gogeta. I think it's almost time to go. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, or I'll see you later. Yeah, and thanks for the suggestions, Santiago. I got an idea for like if I can make this shotgun thing work. Um, I was thinking making like a sort of blowback mode where like you have to go across a gap with the shotgun, stuff like that. Okay. You decide whether to modify the sound to give it that cyborg touch. Yeah, we'll see about it. Speaking of, well, and either way, it's time to go. So I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for coming. Thanks for talking. I'm gonna head out to Walmart to look for some supplies. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Hope you have a good day. Thanks for coming today and talking so much. I appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow. We're gonna be doing, what did I say? The comic? Excuse me. Let me see what actually is my thing. Completely forgot what I wrote. Comic, yeah. Okay. Mm.